The problem with being too obsessed with someone is that you end up embarrassing yourself. India's critics, in particular, have a history of humiliating themselves. Canadian leaders like Jagmeet Singh, for example, criticized the CAA when it was implemented by India. But when the Taliban took over, Canada passed its own version of the CAA. Now NYT, the leading voice of the global left, is embarrassing itself over the refusal to renew the FCRA license of Mother Teresa's missionary of charity. Hi and welcome to TFI English, the national socio-political analysis arm of the TFI Media Group. I'm your host Tribhuvan, and in this video I will tell you about the double standards of NYT as India banned missionaries of charity in India. Let's begin. The Union Ministry of Home Affairs has refused to renew the FCRA license of the Missionary of Charity, also known as MOC, that was founded in 1950 by Mother Teresa after receiving what it said were adverse inputs. The outrage in the global media following this incident isn't surprising. VOA reported India's move to block the flow of foreign funds to the missionaries of charity comes amid a pushback by right-wing Hindu nationalists who accuse Christian missionaries of converting Hindus against their will or by offering bribes. Al Jazeera went a lot further. It tweeted, India freezes Mother Teresa Charities account amid hate attacks. But this is fake news. MOC itself clarified that the center had not frozen its bank accounts. Yet Al Jazeera and VOA reports would seem like harmless rhetoric if you consider what NYT has done. An angry NYT has reported India cuts off foreign funding of Mother Teresa's charity. The left liberal media outlet insinuated the move is part of a tightening of rules on organizations financed by donations from abroad and comes amid a rise in attacks on religious minorities. What NYT perhaps did not realize that only in May 2021 it had published an opinion piece titled Was Mother Teresa a Cult Leader? The opinion piece is unforgiving in Teresa's criticism, but NYT also had to bash the Modi government. So in a matter of 7 months, you have two stories of the same media house. One opinion piece questioning if Teresa was a cult leader, and another story criticizing the Modi government for refusing to renew the license of Teresa's charity. Interestingly, the opinion piece in NYT recounted some of the harshest criticism of Teresa by Arup Chatterjee, a British Indian doctor and author who had worked as a doctor in India in the 1970s and 80s. It also mentioned observations by Christopher Hitchens, who collaborated with writer and filmmaker Tariq Ali on a short documentary Hell's Angel, one of the first criticism against Teresa. It was spearheaded by one of the volunteers in Teresa's missionary work. It critiqued the sanitation of the soup houses and hospices heavily. Using eyewitness accounts, it claimed that there was no regard for the safety of terminally ill individuals. The claim was reaffirmed in the allegations of the reuse of the same needle for various other patients who were receiving treatments. The documentary claimed that there was no sterilization in the process, meant a high chance of infection. And all this was allegedly happening at a place with patients of HIV and AIDS. Christopher Hitchens, a famous atheist, also claimed that Teresa denied basic care to patients out of a belief that suffering brought them closer to God. He quoted her as saying, I think it is very beautiful for the poor to accept their lot, to share it with the passion of Christ. Arup Chatterjee said that her whole emphasis was propagation of her faith at any cost. In a 2003 book on Teresa, Chatterjee said to convert a dying unconscious person is very, very low behavior, very disgusting. He also said Mother Teresa did that on an industrial basis. In fact, in 2016, NYT itself reported over 100 of hours of research, much of it catalogued in a book he published in 2003. Dr. Chatterjee said he found a cult of suffering in homes run by Mother Teresa's organization, the Missionaries of Charity, with children tied to beds and little to comfort dying patients but aspirin. The 2016 NYT report added, he and others said that Mother Teresa took her adherence to frugality and simplicity in her work to extremes, allowing practices like the reuse of hypodermic needles and tolerating primitive facilities that required patients to defecate in front of one another. However, the opinion piece published by NYT in May last year reported hygiene practices reportedly improved after Mother Teresa's death, and Chatterjee told the Times that the reuse of needle was eliminated. In 2018, the then Union Minister of Women and Children Development, Maneka Gandhi, had instructed the state governments to inspect child care homes run by missionaries of charity across the country. The decision was taken after the Jharkhand child trafficking case came into the limelight, in which 3 children who were trafficked by 3 MOC nuns were rescued. This report has been conveniently glossed over by foreign media outlets. They are not concerned about allegations of medical negligence. All they want to do is condemn India's action, even if they end up humiliating themselves. If you like this video, please like, share and subscribe to TFI English. Also hit the notification bell icon to receive all the latest updates. This is Tribhuvan signing off until the next one.